Philippe Coutinho, the captain of Brazilian club Vasco, has asked the club for a contract termination. Despite head coach Fernando Diniz' attempts to convince him to stay. In Major League Soccer, Inter Miami's revenue has nearly quadrupled since Lionel Messi joined the club, from $56 million in 2022 to an estimated $200 million last season. Forbes estimates the club is now worth $1.35 billion, making it Major League Soccer's most valuable franchise. Leicester City have appointed Gary Rowett as the club's new head coach on a contract until the end of the season. Kylian Mbappe's lawyers visited Paris Saint-Germain's headquarters. The club have only paid €4 million of the remaining €6 million owed to the player. A court ordered them to pay the player €60.9 million, of which €55 million had been paid. A complaint has been filed with the International Criminal Court, accusing Gianni Infantino and the Union of European Football Association's president for aiding war crimes and crimes against humanity in the occupied Palestinian territory. Crystal Palace is in talks with Oliver Glasner about a possible immediate departure. The Austrian manager has already confirmed that he will leave the club at the end of the season, but it could be sooner. Olivier Giroud is at a crossroads in his future at Lille, with the striker having suffered a dip in form. Giroud signed a one-year-plus deal in the summer, but it is now unlikely he will get an extra year. Manchester City have decided to block a summer exit for midfielder Nico Gonzalez, amid interest in a reunion from Barcelona. Pep Guardiola has no interest in losing him, given Rodri's injury record. Barcelona want to renew Marc Casado's contract before the season ends, as multiple clubs are interested in his signing. Nick Woltemade is unhappy at Newcastle United. The 24-year-old joined from Stuttgart for €75 million in August, but is already eyeing a return to the Bundesliga. Arsenal are monitoring the situation of Paris Saint-Germain star Ousmane Dembele, amid fresh signs of tension in Paris following a public exchange with manager Luis Enrique. The Ballon d'Or winner was substituted in the first half of the Champions League clash against Monaco. Marcus Thuram is emerging as a potential attacking option for Barcelona, with his name now being whispered in Catalan transfer circles. Sunderland will try to sign a new striker this summer to replace 25-year-old French forward Wilson Isidore, who wants to leave the club. Brighton are looking to move ahead of Bayern Munich in the race to sign Cologne forward Said El Mala. To get ahead, they plan to also sign his brother Malek El Mala, who plays for the club's development squad. Atalanta are planning to offer striker Gianluca Scamacca a new contract. Scamacca has become a key player for Atalanta since he joined them from West Ham United in 2023. Manchester City are the clear frontrunners to land Nottingham Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson. Initial contact has already been made with the players' representatives as Pep Guardiola's side step up their pursuit ahead of a summer move. Dusan Vlahović wants to join Barcelona this summer as a free agent. The Spanish club are the frontrunners to sign Vlahović, with the club already making initial moves as they plan for life after Robert Lewandowski. Real Madrid have reached a verbal agreement to sign Atletico Madrid's C defender Aimar Garcia. The 18-year-old is set to be out of contract this summer and has impressed head coach Alvaro Arbeloa. Arsenal are the priority destination for Bayern Munich midfielder Leon Goretzka as he weighs up his next move. Bayer Leverkusen have now entered the race and made contact with his camp. but could struggle to match his salary demands of over €10 million per season. Atletico Madrid and Associazione Calcio Milan are also monitoring the situation. The 31-year-old is set to become a free agent in June when his deal at the Allianz Arena expires. Barcelona and Atletico Madrid are interested in Portugal midfielder Barnado Silva, whose Manchester City contract expires this summer. Juventus and Monaco are also looking at the 31-year-old, but he may feel the pull of La Liga too strong, with the promise of battling for titles in Spain. Bayern Munich will not sell Michael Olise this summer, no matter what. Meanwhile, the player himself is completely okay with staying too. He is happy at Bayern Munich and feels like he has reached his absolute peak level at the German club. Aston Villa and Liverpool are both tracking Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Lucas Bergwall, hoping to tempt the young star away with the allure of Champions League action next season. James Trafford chose to join Manchester City over Newcastle United in the summer because Manchester City offered him double the salary that Newcastle United did. Trafford earns well over £100,000 a week at the Etihad. If he demands these wages at his next club, this could cause him a major problem if he does want to leave at the end of the season. That's all for today's roundup on FootyBite Daily. And remember, football never sleeps.